Remember back when I said Phineas and Ferb was the reason the 2000s have been such an amazing decade for animation? Well, if I were to think of why the 90s were such an amazing decade for animation, I would have to say it's because of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Remember the 80s? Well, giving some good stuff like Grace Mount Detective or Oliver and Company and the films of Don Bluth, a lot of them weren't doing great at the box office and TV cartoons were just there to sell toys. But then came this film, which managed to be funny, creative, dark, and have some of the most groundbreaking special effects in movie history. It really does seem like this just jump-started the animation renaissance of the 90s. Eddie Valiant, played by Bob Hoskins, lives in a world where toons interact with real people. His brother was killed by one of them, so now he is prejudiced against them. But one day a toon named Roger Rabbit, played by Charles Fleischer, has been framed for the murder of Marvin Acme and asks Eddie to help clear his name. So with the help of some friends, including Roger's sexy wife Jessica, they head out to solve the case. The best thing about this movie that makes it work is how seriously every actor is taking it. When you get down to it, this is a very silly idea and the actors could have easily played this tongue-in-cheek, but they treat it like it's a serious crime flick. Same goes for the direction. Whenever they're in the real world, it looks and feels like a 1940s gangster movie. And it's also helped by the outstanding special effects. Every time I watch this, I feel like the toons are really there. When Eddie goes to Toontown, I feel like he's really there.
Smile, you'll know that your world is a great world after all. Smile, smile, yes,
It also just seems like a great love letter to everyone's childhood. Because they said it in the 40s, almost everyone grew up with these characters. Daffy Duck, Betty Boop, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Droopy, Tweety, who has probably one of the funniest parts of the movie. The characters are all pretty likable and you totally get why Eddie has a prejudice against toons. Now as a comedy, I will admit I don't laugh like a lot. I mean there are definitely quite a few funny moments, but I more like this movie for the adventure and atmosphere, and Roger can be a little annoying at times, but I think my biggest problem with the film is the mystery. I remember watching the movie for the first time on Cartoon Network when I was a kid, and I was really excited because I loved mysteries, and I won't spoil it, but the villain is so obvious that I was a little disappointed when I first saw it. I actually have learned to appreciate it now that I'm older. It's really creative, it's got great characters, some decent laughs, and the acting and direction are fantastic. I'm assuming most of you have already seen it, and if you haven't, I'm assuming you're really young, in which case you shouldn't be watching my fucking videos, you dumb shits. But yeah, it's a great movie that definitely deserves to be called a classic, and I give it an 8 out of 10. If the mystery was a little better, it probably would have been higher, but as is, it's still a great film. And next time we'll be going back to the Future to see what kind of shenanigans Marty and Doc are getting up to in the far-off year of 2015. See you then!